So whenever we first got here a couple of weeks ago, Aja had said that she was going to probably stay until the end of May, and that then they were going to head out. But she's spontaneous, so she changed her mind, and they took off. And then whenever we got here, everybody was still here for like a day, and then they all left. And it's just such a, I guess, arduous task to get in here because of the roads. It's like a couple of these roads are really bad. They have a washboard like this, even though this is like actually a quote-unquote good road. And I mean, there's like big pits and ditches and stuff on a couple of the other ones. So we have this policy that if we have to work really hard to get somewhere, we don't leave. For like, it depends. Like, I think that this is like a 2-week road. So yeah, you got to be here at least 2 weeks after you drive in on this, because it's going to take you a half hour to 45 minutes to kind of eke your way in and then eke your way back out again. And yeah, so we've just been here keeping Jeff company, and then Jimmy came. And it was fun. I mean, you know, Ed and Sue came over last night, and we had like a little get together for Memorial Day. And but you know, we've got reservations in a couple of weeks up in Oregon, so now it's time to head out.
We're about 1 hour from Vegas. Look at that sunset. Super pretty.
Sun being in your eyes.
The sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering.
Approaching 4295 Boulder Highway on the right. Turn left on Nevada 582 West Boulder Highway. 0.6 miles ahead, take ramp to I-515 north.
How do I get into this place?
Well, it's saying to turn over here. Here, 1,000 trails.
Right here?
Turn left, then your
Save
destination will be on the right.
Use right lane.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah, we survived. So, we spent last night in Las Vegas at the 1,000 Trails here. This one's kind of in it's inland more than any of the other ones that we have access to, and we've never been here before. But we were going right through here on the way up to Mono Lake and everything in Bishop. So we just decided to stop for the night. It was going to be still, I think the lows for the night were like 85 or 90. So got reservations here, pulled in, ran both air conditioners, got good night's sleep, and then it's like 6 a.m. and we're leaving before the sun comes up.
The sun's already up.
The sun's already up, but yeah. But we're trying to get out of here before it gets all crazy. So Judd's back there on his bed. That's where he spends his trips. He goes to his happy place. And how dare you walk by and disturb him, because then he will growl at you. But yeah. So here we go.
Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down.
Alright, now we're finally in some mountains. We're climbing. This is probably one of the steeper hills that we're doing. But it's nice to get out of that desert heat. It's still hot here, but it's a bit nicer.
Yeah.
And we're seeing some green now.
Yeah. We passed Scotty's Castle about 45 minutes ago. And now we're just climbing. Looking for 80-degree weather instead of 100-degree weather.
Yeah, I've been giving Jet some ice cubes. It's not like in the heat, but it seems to be okay.
It's not really so bad in here. It's hot, but it's not as bad as Vegas. Vegas was very, very hot. You could just feel it about the time you got to Hoover Dam. It was like oppressively hot. Everything you touched in the RV was hot. You turned on the faucet, you got hot water, instant hot water, because all the pipes were hot. Everything was hot.
Well, we had to pull off. The rig is overheating. I think we're at the peak.
Yeah, it usually does pretty well. We don't have overheating problems in this, but it did overheat once before whenever we were by Flaming Gorge, just before we got there. That was really early in the morning and it was cold outside. It still overheated because it was just such a steep hill. We didn't take the car off before we started climbing it because I didn't realize how steep it was. And there was nowhere to pull off. So we couldn't even take the car off because there were people piled up behind us. It was just no good. But now it's like 100 degrees outside and we're climbing at like 25 miles an hour and it just, yeah, you can't take it. So we're just too big and heavy, and pulling the car also, it's just too much for it in this heat. But it's okay, it's cooling down.
Alright, we're moving again and we're hoping that just around the bend is downhill. Because just
Or at least level, I'll take level.
yeah, it's just still so hot out that the RV isn't cooling off.
Well, they cool up a little. It usually stays in the normal, but it got outside the normal. It just built up too much heat. But we're even running the heater, so to add insult to injury, it really be blasted with hot air from the dash vents too. Now we're cruising through this big valley, and it's called Fish Lakes Valley, and it made references to Mammoth Lakes and Yosemite. And it's all farmland, pretty sparse. You know, it's not all bad. I can think of absolutely one great thing is it's flat. So the RV is nice and cool and it's running well, and I'm thankful. For that.
So I'll keep waiting for you. It's the only thing that I can do to keep my composure. Oh, I need you closer, I want you and only you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So right now we're en route between Williams and Seaside, Oregon, and we're stopped in a forest. It's a national forest just outside of Mono Lake. I think it's on the 125, and we found it on Campendium, and it's got some pretty nice spots. I think this might be a staging area for ATVs, off-roading side-by-sides and stuff. This off-road trail goes way, way back, eventually joining back up with the highway. We walked it last night. But yeah, we're just getting some rest. It was a hard climb up here for us, so we're going to take the little car and go look at Mono Lake today. There are mosquitoes here. Of course, anywhere that's nice has mosquitoes. But we put eucalyptus on earlier, so we should be good. Right now we're still kind of in travel mode, so we've got the electric XPs back here. I'm going to get another one of these boxes to help organize the stuff for that one. And then also, whenever we're traveling, we could put them up here to carry more stuff if we want. There's actually like 2 cars drove by. I don't think I've seen 2 cars since we've been here. But there's a house back there. Pretty nice house with like solar and everything off grid. And there's little springs everywhere. On an off-road app that I have, OnX Off-Road, they have all these little springs marked. I figure that we'll treat them like a scavenger hunt and go try to find them later. But yeah, anyway. Trying not to tire him out too much because we want him to walk with us around Mono Lake later. He gets very bossy if you don't throw it for him.
Bring him here. Look at his tail. He never wags his tail except when he's playing ball.
Yep. He gets very bossy.